When you think of Star Wars, what comes to mind? Sci-fi adventures, lightsaber battles, and of course its unstoppable force in pop culture. But what if I told you the best part of Star Wars isn't the action or the characters? It's the music. Think about it. Star Wars would not be the same without its iconic soundtracks. Vader's Imperial March makes him scarier, Luke's theme makes him more heroic, and even the Jawas get a fun little tune that fits their quirky personality. The music isn't just there to sound cool, it makes everything feel bigger, more exciting, and unforgettable. Imagine Vader walking into his opening scene, and instead of this beautiful soundtrack, it's a ukulele jingle or elevator music. See how much of his terrifying presence just disappears? That's the power of a John Williams score in this. It turns characters into legends. Now, let's talk about something brilliant John Williams, the composer of this film, used to make this happen. Leitmotif. This fancy word basically means a recurring musical theme tied to a character, idea, or moment. Think about Indiana Jones. Every time he's swinging from a vine or punching bad guys, his heroic theme swells. Now take that idea and crank it up to light speed, because Star Wars does this for everyone. Luke Skywalker has a theme, Vader has a theme, Leia, Yoda, the Jawas, even the Death Star has its own motif. Luke's theme, for example, it's the Star Wars main title. It's heroic, adventurous, and hopeful, just like him. You'll hear this theme in the background whenever Luke takes on a challenge or sets off on his own adventure. Meanwhile, Darth Vader's Imperial March is so powerful and evil sounding, it could scare a Sith Lord. But Star Wars is a fantastic example of this concept of leitmotif and having a theme song for every character. Every single one of these themes is unforgettable and perfectly tailored to the character it's associated with. And speaking of Williams, this man is the Mozart of film scoring. From the 70s through the 80s, his peak was extremely high, creating masterpieces like Indiana Jones, Jaws, E.T., and Star Wars, going more towards the style of recognizability rather than quiet efficiency. It told the story of the characters while being instantly recognizable. That's what made his work a golden era of blockbuster soundtracks. But this concept of leitmotif isn't unique to Star Wars or just John Williams. You'll find it in action-adventure movies, animated films, and even thrillers. But Star Wars is a fantastic example of how powerful it can be when done right. These themes are why Star Wars sticks with us. The music amplifies the story and makes moments unforgettable. You're not just watching Luke fight Vader, you're hearing their clash in the music. Even now, Williams' influence is everywhere, like Hans Zimmer, the current best film composer. He popularized the modern film score, such as the ones in Inception and Dark Knight. And Ludwig Goransson is a rising star in his own right, bringing new and exciting energy to film scores with his work on Black Panther, The Mandalorian, and Oppenheimer. So next time you watch Star Wars, don't just watch it, listen. Because in this galaxy, the Force isn't just strong, it's got some musicality.